Good morning. How are you guys doing? I'm Chisom Williams by name. I'm here to teach on how to cut a pencil skirt for the beginners. But before I do that, please go and like my video, comment, and turn on your notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. So let's get started. Here are my equipment for the pencil skirt: my ruler, my tape rule, my measurements book, and my chalk and scissors. So before you start a pencil skirt, what you have to do is you're going to fold your fabric into two like this. Then you measure out 1 inch, I need to say 1 inch for folding. So I'm done with the 1 inch that I just marked out. So you bring down your tape rule like this and measure the length of the skirt. The present measurements length is 20 plus 1. That's for the seam allowance. From here now, you measure out your hip line. Hip line is always 8.5 for the adults. 8.5. So I'm done with the choking. Here is my waist, hip, and the down part of the skirt. So let's go further. The person's waist is 25, I mean to say waist 25. What you're going to do is you put your tape rule like this, divide it by 4 like this, 1 and 2. So what you get here, you place it to this place. Add your 1 inch seam allowance. Then let's go down to the hip. The person's hip is 33. You divide it into 4 like this. 33 divided by 4. Whatever you get, you place it at this line here. Then you chalk your 1 inch seam allowance. Then I got 8.2, so I'm going to place it at the down part here and minus my 1 inch, then add ½ inch to it. The reason why I did this, the reason why I placed what I got from here to this place is because I want it to be pen, and that's the main reason why I minus 1 inch for it, and I gave ½ inch allowance to it. So let's connect. Then what we're going to do now is to connect them together, to connect the lines. This is what I got now. I'm done with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it like this, from here like this now to this place. So I'm done with the cutting. I just cut it out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refold another fabric into 2 again to get the back side of the skirt. So this is what I did. I folded it into 2 like this. So I'm going to place this front one on top of this one that I just folded to get the zip side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chalk out 1.5 inches from here downward. That's for the zip side. I'm not going to make the front and the back equal. The back will be more. The back for the zip side is for the zip side. Sorry. So 1.5. 1.5. So I'm going to also cut it out now. Cut out the back side. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to open this zip side now. We are going to chalk the darts now. what you're going to do is you're going to divide the person's waist into 5, which is person's waist is 25 divided by 5, like this. Like this. So what I got here is 3.1. You're not going to place the tape rule direct from the zip side. You're going to come up here like this and place, then you mark out the what you got here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to notch it so that I can be able to recognize where I chopped. This is how we are going to do the dots. I'm going to open it like this now. So like this. But first of all, you're going to chalk out what you're going to the length of the darts. What I'll be using here is 3 inches from the upper side to this place is 3 inches. So you fold it this way, then you go and sew it. The darts, as you can see, look at it, but this is the back side. I'm done with the darts, and what we did here is I chalked that 1 inch that I leave for, I joined the back side together like this. So what I use at this zip side is 1 inch, then the ½ inch is for the sewing allowance. So I'm done with it. So what we are going to do now is we are going to place it like this. We're going to place it like this. This is the front to front, front to front. So what we're going to do now, we want to go and shape them like this now. We'll also fold the 1 inch allowance that I gave here like this now. I'm going to fold it this way, like this. I'm going to fold it this way. The same thing that I'm going to do here too. So, but we are here to cut the band for the skirts. This place, band for the skirts. You know, this place is not going to be like this now. So what I will do is I'm going to fold my fabric like this, like this, then measure out the wideness I'm going to use for it. So from here to here, the length, I'm going to use 3 inches. From like this now, I'm going to measure 3 inches. So we are going to cut it out now, like this. So let's go and sew. Shape the skirts together. So we are going to divide the person's waist into 2 here now, no longer into 5, into 4. So we're going to divide 25 divided by 2. Do it like this. So what it gives you, you place it from here, wherever the 12.5 stopped, then you mark, you chalk it. Then from here, you know how many that remains. what I got here now is 3.2. Then I'm going to divide it into 2 to know. Then I'm going to place it this way. Then I chalk. What I got here is 1.5, 1.5.1. So I'm going to mark it this way, and I'm also going to do the same thing here too. So
just get the exact measurement.
So the same thing I'm going to do for the hip too. Her hip is 33. 33 divided by 2. Do it this way. Then this is the hip, this place. So I'm going to look at where what I got here is, but after dividing the hip, 33 is 16.5.1. So I'm going to chalk like this. Then do the same thing here. What I got here is 2.2. Then I'm going to divide it by 2 and place 2 here. I'm also going to place it like this, the same way I did this side, like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect it now with our ruler. Look at it now. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to sew it this way, like this. Then after that, I'm going to fold it. So let's go to the machine. So guys, this is the outcome of the skirts. As you can see, we are done with the pencil skirts.
Turn it back.
See my face need a show. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I posted a new video, and also subscribe to my channel. So please, if you have any question to ask, you can drop your question on comment section. So thank you very much for watching this. Goodbye.